This tutorial is for people that don't like to shape their brows, you don't like to curve your brows, you don't like to twist, you just don't want a single hair to be taken out from your brows, yet you want to slay a neatly done brows. So if this is you, just stick around, watch this video to the very end. So the first thing you would do is to brush your brows using a spoolie. Yet brush it, then you go in with your either wax or edge control, anything you can use to lay down those hairs. As you can see what I'm doing, you know you didn't curve the brows, you have a lot of hairs there, so you need to hold them down. You need to hold down the hairs so that everything will be in place. Okay, just brush it upwards just the way I am doing in this video. Then you use the other part of it to press it down. You can do it with your fingers anyway. Press it down, make sure that everything is down. Then you take your powder. Yes, the powder is doing two things for you here. You're using it to set that product you use to hold your brows down, and it is making the brows to look lighter. So you're using it to hold it down, and you're using it to tint the brows also. To draw the brows, to outline the brows, make sure that the pencil is well sharpened. Yes, and you're going to draw on those hairs. Yes, you're going to draw on those hairs. Just ignore them and give your brows the shape you want. But mind you, if you did not tweeze your brows, there is no way you're going to get a thin brows. It won't be that bold, but it is definitely going to be bold to some extent. Okay, yes, so you can see what I'm doing here. I finished outlining the down part. I'm outlining the upper part of the brows right now. Make sure that your pencil is well sharpened. Can you see that shape? You can see the shape of the brows. Now if the line is not so straight at this point, never mind. You know you have a lot of hairs there, so we're going to use our concealer to make it as straight as we want it to be. But just look at that. Can you see the outline? It's very neat. So let's move on. To fill in the brows, you know you have a lot of hairs there already, so you're just going to fill in those places that seems empty. Yes, those places that are not as bushy as other places. Yes, just fill in those places with a very sharp pencil and hair strokes line. So that's what it's called. No, it's hair like strokes. That means the strokes are mimicking hair. You get? So that is how it should be. You can see what we have here. Then for the front, you can do this with your spoolie also, but I decided to do it with this brush because I came with only one spoolie. I'm doing this tutorial in my village. Yep, I didn't come with my stuffs. Now to highlight, take your concealer. Now this process is gonna take more concealer, more than usual, because you have hairs there. You need concealers on those hairs if you want them to remain invisible. Yes, this is not the time to preach use little products. No, if you know that you don't want your brows to be shapen, you don't want your brows to be twist, just know that you'll be using a whole lot of concealer when it comes to getting a perfect brows. Okay, so you see where I started that I didn't take it to the front part of the brows. No, we are no more in 2016 now. This is 2026. Okay, then with my blending brush, you can see where I'm blending. I didn't touch the part where I have hairs. I just blended where the concealer ended, just like that. I didn't blend the upper part of it because I have a lot of hairs there. It's just the concealer that is hiding those hairs. Okay, so you blend where the concealer ended. Take note where the concealer ended. And I didn't add concealer to the front part of the brows. Okay, because you are in 2026. All right, not 2016. So for the upper part, these are the products I'll be using. I mixed that at the back of my palm. That's the concealer I use plus foundation. and I use that to highlight the upper part of the brows. Honestly, I hate to do this. Yes, but if you know that you don't like your brows being touched, you don't want any hairs to be taken away from there, you guys do this, else the brows will not look sharp. Yes, it won't look sharp. So you see what I'm doing? And if you're doing this, you have to be very careful, because at this point you can ruin everything you've done. Yes. Now to set the concealer, I'll be using my powder. I'll be using this lighter shade with my blending brush to set the concealer, the lower part of it, so that the concealers won't move. Now if you're doing this, you have to be gentle. Don't forget that you have hairs there. You don't want them to come up, okay? Very gentle. Then for the upper parts, I will go in with a darker shade of powder. The aim is to make everything look as natural as possible, so that is why I am blending the upper part with a darker shade of powder, and I also use that darker shade to blend the front part of the brows. Like I said, I don't normally highlight the upper part of the brows. I just did it for the purpose of this video, okay? Yes, and for those of you that don't like your brows being touched, your brow hairs being touched, you need to do it also. Then if you notice that the filling isn't okay, you can always come back with your pencil and fill in those empty spaces you're seeing. So can you see what we have now compared to what we had earlier? Can you see that? So this is how you can slay your brows very well without touching it. Yes, you can slay that your bushy brows. Yes, you can slay it. I even shaded mine because it's not that bushy. If yours is so bushy, you don't need to shade anything. Just outline and then use your concealer, okay? Yeah. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Joy and I'm still your favorite makeup artist. Till I come your way next time, I love you guys. In every sway, lipstick popping bold and true. Choose a life that's made for you. Glow from within, it's overdue. Joy and shadows got the clue. Shine your light, let the world see.